Hey guys, welcome back into my channel. How's it going? Welcome into another timeless message. If you are clicking on this video, it is meant for you, and I'm super glad you're here. The message for today is, get ready for it. Be the observer of your own life. What if the biggest shift you could make is maybe taking a step back and observing your own life, not trying to control it or force it, just sort of watching it unfold? Because here's the truth, guys. We spend so much of our time trying to make things happen, trying to push or force or chase and control these outcomes. And we grasp on with a firm grip of how something needs to happen and when and how. And sometimes it's like you're just hitting your head up against a wall and you want something so badly. Like, for example, maybe it's a relationship or an opportunity to travel or a change in your home and location and where you live. And no matter how hard you try, it just doesn't budge and it doesn't happen. So what if instead of pushing harder into those things that you really want and those wishes that are at the top of the mind, and you just let go? And I don't mean letting go as in giving up. It's not giving up. It's not quitting on yourself, but releasing that tight grip and just opening yourself up and trusting that if that thing or that wish or goal is really meant for you, it's going to come in the right way at the right time. And so it is. Being the observer of your own life means getting really curious. And I think as we look at our own experiences, like not in an emotional or reactive way, but just more objectively, you almost can ask yourself these questions, and you could even journal about it. What has actually worked for me in these areas in the past? Or, for example, what hasn't? Where am I trying to force something that isn't just flowing? And more importantly, like, what might happen if I approach this differently, or even if I just let it go altogether? And I think there's a real big stigma attached that we all feel if we don't try to continue pushing the boulder up the mountain, that it means that we're never going to get up to the top and we're never going to launch that project or have the baby or move into the house that we want and all these things, because we feel like if we don't put all of our energy and attention into like figuring it out with this really sort of intense, zest, that it's not going to happen. But just because something hasn't happened yet, guys, doesn't mean it's never going to. It's actually quite honestly the opposite. It just might not be meant to happen that way. Like, I'm just here to remind you, your life is not meant to look like anyone else's. Like, what works for one person may not work for you. And that is not failure. That's just simply information, about your path that you are forging in your own way, a completely unique, divinely guided path. And so when something doesn't work, please don't take it as a rejection. Take it more as a redirection or just an inflection point. If something has worked, on the other hand, lean into it. Double down on whatever that is, on those strengths, and trust what feels natural to you, and follow the things that sort of just flow and naturally sort of work. If something never seems to work, if you keep hitting resistance over and over again, like, it might be a signal not to try harder, but just to shift and to evolve and to experiment. Because life is experimentation. It's not about getting everything right the first time. It's about trying and evolving and fine-tuning and then learning and trying again. but really consciously with awareness and with pure-hearted intention and maybe with the willingness to say to ourselves, like, maybe there's another way. So take a step back, observe your life like you're watching a beautiful story unfold, and notice certain patterns or signs, and just tune into your own energy around what feels aligned and where they don't. And trust and wholeheartedly believe in your path. And I know this is really hard, guys. I'm on this path with you, right alongside you. And even when things look uncertain, it's still unfolding exactly as it should. You don't have to control everything. We don't have to know the answers. We just have to stay aware and stay open and keep moving forward, because our life isn't something to force. It's something to witness. It's us being these spiritual humans in a body having an experience, and we keep moving forward and we keep shaping and growing into the next phase of ourselves. And the more that we observe, the clearer our path becomes. So you may know one step to take forward, or maybe you pause for a moment. And even if it feels like you might be taking a step back, it is not linear. Let me tell you, our life is not linear. Our progress shows up in unexpected ways like we could never imagine, many years often after we've plotted something that we were hoping for. So I trust and honor that you are all going to be the best observers of your life, and don't give up. Don't give up on your dreams. Just know that it's all working for you. It's really working for you, and there's a divine path that's meant, and you are on it. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this message today, and I'll see you really soon for another video. Take care.